Hello, everybody. Apparently, we are live. Just check what's going on here before we start sharing the stream. Yeah, everything looks good. So wait a few minutes, about 2 or 3 minutes before we start. And let me share the screen first. Okay, so here we are in Bridge Base, waiting to start the late broadcast of the weekly free instant tournament. For those of you who are watching this for the first time, the weekly free instant tournament in Bridge Base Online is updated every week. And so every Friday it is updated. This is therefore the last day in which we can do something like this for this week. So because tomorrow there will be a new set of deals there. It's 8 deals and match point scoring. And I think this is an interesting way of discussing in a live stream into bridge concepts, how to think at the bridge table. So don't mind the Portuguese words here. You'll find the weekly free instant tournament in the same spot in your own language. And here are the cards. Also don't mind the R and V and D. R is for king. D, which is not here, is for queen, and V is for jack. Okay, this is Portuguese spelling of the words, and also French. The French deck would use the same letters. But anyway, here we go. We have 12 high card points. So remember, this is a king, and this is a jack. 12 high card points, 5 spades and 4 hearts. Third position, very clear, 1 spade opening bid. Partner is inviting in clubs, I suppose. Let's check. Yes, especially because 2 clubs would be Drury, would be a spade raise, and we don't have anything to move forward at this point. We have good cards, 2 aces. The aces are better than, let's say, a king jack or even a king queen in this situation, most likely, because they may be hidden shortness, especially the spade ace. Ace jack is better than king queen empty. And so we have good cards, but we have a minimum, and partner is the best hand, so there's nothing we can do here. Let's play 3 clubs. Okay, we will lose the first 3 diamond tricks apparently. And they lead king from king ace. And so it's very likely that he has the ace and the king. And if that is the case, the king of spades should be, it's not a given, but should be with West. And it's important for us to try to locate these cards, because we'll almost certainly have to decide which way to take the spade finesse to get rid of a heart, of the doubleton heart in our hand. Remember, we are playing from north here. And so I don't know how many diamonds they'll cash, but at some point we will have to decide whether to run the queen of spades, hoping that East has a king of spades, or to win ace of spades, crashing the queen, and then the jack, hoping that West has the king of spades, and so that we can discard our heart in the 10 of spades. And that second maneuver would be my choice, given the lead that is apparently from ace king, maybe king queen. Let's see. Let's keep an open mind. Let's keep an open mind. Yes, ace king. And now that's good news, because they'll have to ruff with a natural trump trick. Hopefully, it's likely that the player with a doubleton diamond, West, has 4 clubs. And if that is the case, he's ruffing with a natural trump trick. And now the inevitable heart return. Let's see if he has another in hearts here. He has. Now we know that the king of spades is with West. This is an interesting, and especially because of the play of the jack of hearts. Now we know that East has ace king of diamonds, began with ace king of diamonds and the king of hearts, and he's a passed hand. Look at the bidding here. And so we know that the king of spades is with West, because if East had it, he would have 13 high card points. Count them: ace king of diamonds, king of hearts, and king of spades. And so now we have a very clear, and we have to do it now because our only entry to dummy is the king of clubs. We have to establish your spade trick for the heart discard right now. Now we go back to dummy and discard our heart. Survived, no roughs. Now we want to draw as many trumps as possible. Hearts is the safest way to get to our hand. Let's see how many clubs will appear. Wow, he ruffed with only 2 clubs. So there is still a trump trick missing. And so we will just lose the final trick to the master trump here. Just a position here. Okay, wow, 100%. That's amazing. I'm curious to see the results at the other tables because we did nothing really spectacular. People are going down. They are not taking that inference about the king of spades. That is really, really easy. I guess most of them, well, some of them are bidding 3 hearts, which is a terrible bid with a minimum when partner is inviting. But those who are going down in 3 clubs, perhaps they missed the jack of hearts play. That would confirm the spade king on the other side. Anyway, 17 high card points here. 1 heart opening bid. And now we have an awkward hand because we have a powerful hand in high card. 17 is a lot. And so the weakest diamond with 2 diamonds is leaving a lot off. But the hand is not good enough for 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds would be game forcing. And although our hand is strong, especially when part of it spades which is our singleton, we don't have enough to go to game on our own yet. We would like a second bid from partner before we go to game. There is an alternative, which is 2-note trumps. And I think some people would choose 2-note trumps, hand hogs mostly, because bidding 2-note trumps with a singleton spade may create confusion. Partner may insist on spades with 6, and we don't know if we want that. So I'll risk the 2 diamond, the simple 2 diamond bid. And now he's showing strength. This is the 4th suit. He has a game forcing hand, and we have excellent 17, so that means we are in the vicinity of slam. But there is no good bid for us, no easy bid for us, because 3 diamonds will show a 5th piece in diamonds. 3 hearts, which is probably what I will choose, should show 6 hearts. And let me see what it is. No stoppers to bid. We have a stopper in clubs, but we don't want to bid 3-note trumps. What to put 4-note trump bid? Would it be quantitative? No, it's Blackwood for clubs, which is weird because nobody has bid clubs yet. 4 clubs is 3 clubs. We got that. Okay. Let's see. The problem with 4 clubs is that part of we're probably going to bid a game, and then we won't have any room to invite. We'll have to just shoot slam. Well, but let's do this. 4 clubs is also a very consuming bid, space consuming bid. And I don't know what his partner's intentions. I don't know whether he wants to raise diamonds or rebid spades. I think I'll bid 3 hearts, giving him room. So now he just has a balance and with a club stopper around 12, 13. If 4-note trumps is an invitation, yes, now at last we have an invitational bid. That's what we wanted. We want to go We only want to go to slam if partner has extras. Interesting. I've seen this deal before, not the opposing cards, but this deal was discussed in the Bridge Winners website. I didn't see the solution, by the way, luckily, because it would spoil the fun. But the lead was a diamond, so it would be a much more awkward lead. Spades is great for us. So here we don't have a lot of problems, and we are on track for an overtrick if spades break. So we will make 3 at least right now, before watching any breaks. 3 diamonds, 3 clubs, 3 spades. That's 9. Ace and king of hearts is 11. And we clearly have, let's see if spades are not terrible. Yes, they are. Single the king of spades. Okay. So we don't want to establish spades. And we still have chances in squeezes in the 4th club, but we want to duck a trick, and I will duck a heart now. Let's unblock the king of diamonds first, and duck a heart. Should we duck a heart? He discarded a club, so it's very possible that clubs are breaking now. Unless he discarded from shortness, clubs are certainly going to give us 4 tricks, and so we have 12. We don't have to duck anything. 4 clubs, 3 diamonds, 3 spades, and 2 hearts. We don't have to duck anything. The club discard, once I process it, is an indication that clubs will come for 4 tricks, unless he discarded from singleton or doubleton. So let's check this. Yeah, 5 to the jack. Now we can, he discarded the spade. And now apparently there is no squeeze. Apparently he's discarding the jack and the 10 of diamonds and the spade and the final spade. So there's no communication for squeeze, apparently. But we have to play it out. Maybe he had queen jack of hearts as well. No, the 10 of diamonds was here, so there was a heart spade squeeze. And this ending, he had to keep the spade, and so he had to unguard hearts. That 3 tricks found to be a good result. Yeah, going well so far. Anyway, 16 high card points, too much for a preempt. I don't. We may have a slam here, but I think it's looking for the precise cards. Something like 2 aces and a queen in the right spots. Yeah, we are missing ace, king, and ace. And if we follow a strong sequence, it tips off the opponents, a stronger sequence, it tips off the opponents that they should cash out. So this is now. Can clubs be 6-1? If they are, we like to lead a few trumps. This is a match point problem because in imps we would certainly not risk the contract. But if clubs are 4-3, which is the most likely break in an a priori sense, then we want to discard a heart before leading trumps. And I think most people will do that. So let's, how they call it, follow the feud. Yeah. And now we can even discard a second heart as they rough somebody. Sometimes they have the single mage. And now we want them to duck a spade, so we start with the queen, not. Now we can claim losing the ace of spades. Okay, next deal. Innate card suit, and We would like to play hearts from our partner's side with 3 little spades, but there is no, unless you're playing transfer over after overcalls, which is a good method, and many top partnerships play that. But even that, it would be hard to make partner bid hearts when you have 8. So let's start with this. And now partners bidding no trumps. I won't be playing no trumps ever with this hand. I would like to explore for slam, but I don't know any good way to do that. 3 hearts is probably non-forcing. Yeah. I really should have to bid 5 hearts to investigate slam here. Yes, simple so, and probably miss this slam if there is a slam here. Interesting, huh? Very interesting. Of course, we have stopped very well in 4 hearts. And the idea here is similar to the prior hand. We would like to discard a spade on the queen of diamonds, hoping that somebody will be roughing with a natural trump trick. Queen third. We can't draw trumps, cash ace and king before doing that because the king of hearts is our sole entry to the diamond. But let's duck this. Sometimes they switch. It would make my life easier. They play a club. Nope. And also, I don't want, if he's the one that's roughing the queen of diamonds, I don't want him to be able to play a spade to partner so that a third spade can come. So now we have to unblock the diamonds. It's a very risky play, but it's match point oriented. Once again, diamonds are 5-1. You wouldn't enjoy that. Now we get to them and try to discard this little spade and see what happens. Yes, he roughed. Exactly the situation I envisioned. Oh. He roughed with a natural trump trick. Yes, it was. We make 11 tricks. And if we had not ducked the spade, he would rough, lead the spade to partner, and get another rough with the queen of hearts, promoting his queen of hearts. Okay, 14 high card points, 5 hearts and 4 spades. Some players would double here, but I really hate doubling with a 5 card major. A decent one. Now I can double. And still not showing 4 spades specifically. I could have 3. I could have the same distribution with 1 less spade and one more heart or 1 more diamond. But I prefer to give emphasis to the hearts. Now we found our spade fit. There's nothing more to be done. Wes is bidding a lot, huh? But the 2 diamond bid is good news because it means that any diamond on us from partner is probably going to score. But we're vulnerable, and partner really hasn't bid a lot. Only bid, well, he might have passed over 2 diamonds. He bid 2 spades voluntarily. But we're vulnerable. I think I'm going to let them stew in 3 clubs and lead a diamond. That king of clubs is the kind of card that the robots usually pick up. Well, we survived it. And now we don't have any reason to be breaking the majors, I think. The king of hearts is almost certainly with the declare. I mean, it was strong. The declare has only the ace of clubs and needs that jack of diamonds. You should have the king of hearts and the spade armor. Can it be that he has 4 hearts? So we'll make the 10 of hearts and the ace of spades, and nothing else. Nothing else to be done here. Down one. Down one. And Parna had the king of spades, so we probably could have outscored them in spades, but king, queen, fifth of spades in Parna, fifth. That was a very timid bid from him, not bidding 3 spades. King, queen, fifth. We would lose 3 diamonds and a club at least. So still some handling problems. I think I could have made 3 spades. Anyway, 15 high card points, a balanced hand, a very natural 1-0 trump bid here. And then after this invite, I think I'll overbid here. I like the 5 card suit, but the intermediates are really bad. If the 10 of hearts were in diamonds, I would certainly bid 3-0 trumps. But I'll give due weight to the weakness in diamonds and just be plain. Apparently, a wise choice when partner has a single queen. Now, diamonds are not the suit that we're going to develop. It's basically a stopper. And so let us establish our tricks first. And maybe they will establish our diamonds. Oh, no. Yes, here they are. Great defense. You're a very nice defender, Mr. West. Now we have to risk the heart finesse to make 10 or 9 tricks. Only 9. But it's after this very gentle defense, he led or switched to spades at any point, we would be in trouble. $14, all 10s. To me, that's a very clear upgrade to the 1-0 trump opening bid. But I won't bid 3 hearts, even though I have excellent hearts. Should I? I'm not that sure. If I could show a minimum with 4 cards, I would. But there is no systemic way. Now there is a way. This auction is probably better than the jump to 3 hearts because I now have more information about East's hand. And 3 hearts is high enough. Ace king of diamonds or king queen of diamonds with Mr. West. So the king of clubs is almost certainly with East because there's not a lot left for him. So I might think of roughing out diamonds and leading his spade. At least 2 diamonds, not 3, because if I rough out 3 diamonds, then there will be no end play. I have to hope that he has 3 diamonds. 5 spades, 3 diamonds, 2 hearts and 3 clubs, something like this. Let's go for it. Okay. Now we know that West started with king, queen of diamonds. And East had 3 diamonds to the ace, 5 spades. She has 2 hearts. It's no good. The rough and slough. You can give a rough and slough. And we won't have enough trumps. So I have to hope. What I'm thinking about it is this. If East has 2 hearts, we know he has 8 cards, 5 spades and 3 diamonds. We know that. If he has 2 hearts and 3 clubs, then for me to end play him, I would have to draw the last trump and then play a heart, play a spade. And East would win the spade. And hopefully he would break clubs for me. But he won't. He will simply play a spade, a rough and slough. And since I will have only one trump in dummy, I can't make two tricks with one trump. So I will have discard my club loser, rough and dummy, but the jack of diamonds will lose anyway. So this is a non-profitable line of defense. It is best for me to hope that he will have a singleton. I'm thinking of a squeeze. No, there's no way for me to squeeze him. Don't have entries to my hand. If I could, oh yes, there is. Yes, there is. No, there isn't. I'm in dummy now. If I were in my hand, I could ruff a diamond and run trumps. But being in dummy, I can't do that because I'll have to dislodge the ace of clubs. So my best shot is east with a singleton heart. And if he has that singleton heart, it's still not home because West can trump the spade and lead a trump. That's my best hope. No trump. Now I have enough trumps. See? Now I can play him. No, I can't because he may have. There may be an over rough here. I'll have to play for a. No, he still has a diamond and two trumps in that case. I have to rough flow, but I don't think. I think he has two trumps. If I rough high, I'm doomed anyway. So it was eventful, but still no. He has two trumps there. Not enough. Playing quickly here. $12 with clubs. Interesting. Interesting. Should I open this one? I will. First, because we paid the dues to be here. I don't want to pass out hand. And this is a sound opening bid. We shouldn't be so much afraid of spades. Sometimes partner has them. Not this time. But I'm not willing to let them playing two spades. And I have 5 clubs. Partner should have something in clubs. And he bids one trumps. Should he? He may have some diamonds. Well, what's this, man? Can't you leave well enough alone? Now this is a bad score, almost certainly. He has 10 high card points, terrible high card points. There's no reason for him to bid 3 spades at all. I don't know, maybe I'm being too harsh on him and I'm the one that is misbidding. But in any case, we should have passed out the hand if this is what's going to happen. So we know that West has ace, king of spades, and ace of hearts. The queen of clubs is on side, which is good news. Let's get to dummy and finesse. And claim down 1. I was trying to help you, man. You will never beat 3 clubs with 3 little clubs. Let me check what happened in this last board. We won the tournament anyway, but I'm curious. Other tables. 50-50. Let's see. No, other tables. Can you show me what's happening at the other tables, gentlemen? No. Interesting that we got only 40% here. I don't know why. Well, I guess people played trumps and West didn't shift to hearts. which is silly because West should simply duck the spade. And then after winning the second spade, partner would discourage diamonds or encourage hearts, and then we make 4 anyway. But I'm still curious and don't. Oh, here it is. Some people are letting 2 spades win. Some people are not. Nobody's playing 3 clubs, which is the par score, apparently. This was very misguided. Even if partner believes that my 3 clubs should have 6 clubs, I think it is too optimistic, especially at match points, to hope for 3 no trumps with only 1 spade stopper. And he was trying to find another, but I know how to beat 3 no trumps on my own, right? If he has slow points, he has 10 high cut points, which is a maximum, but queens, and we will need to lose the lead a lot. If I had 6 good clubs and a spade honor, I almost certainly had bid 3 no trumps myself. Anyway, this was it for today. I managed to play this tournament before it was updated, and I'll see you in the next week in our weekly live stream of the free instant tournament. Thank you. Bye-bye.